welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna start by priming our face, and we're gonna use the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray and the WetNWild Matte Primer, and we're gonna use both just because I wanted a really matte look. Next, we're gonna be using the Urban Decay Allnighter foundation, and I'm gonna mix in a little bit of the Maybelline Super Stay foundation, just because the Urban Decay is a little bit too dark for me, and the Maybelline is a little bit lighter, so I like to mix both in. And I'm gonna use my Real Techniques complexion sponge to blend it all in. Now we're gonna go ahead and use our Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and highlight and conceal our face. We're gonna use it in the color neutralizer, and that's gonna help conceal our dark circles and also highlight the high points of our face. Now we're gonna set our under eyes with the Coty Airspun powder, and we're also gonna bake with it. We're gonna apply the Coty Airspun powder everywhere we put our concealer, just to make sure that it doesn't crease. And we're gonna leave it there so that we could start off with our eyes, and we're gonna be going with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm using the third color on the first row as my first shade for my crease. That's gonna allow us to use darker colors on our crease without them looking muddy or too harsh at first. And we're gonna blend this in until we get the desired pigment. We're gonna do a dark smoky eye, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, and you want a good base for that. I would recommend, I was using an eyeliner pencil for this look. I guess I took the first color on the second row, but as you guys will see later on, I was using an eyeliner pencil instead of like a chubby stick. I also wanted a red color on the crease, something that would pop against the black that we're gonna put on our lid. But like I was saying, I ended up using a WetNWild eyeliner pencil for the black instead of a chubby stick, just because mine, I couldn't find it. But I mean, the eyeliner works just as well, it's just that it's a little bit harder to blend, and I'd recommend, if you have a chubby stick or anything, you should use that before you put on any other colors on your lid, because as you can tell here, I'm having a little bit of a hard time blending it, so I have to grab a different brush and blend it in. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit sick, that's why my voice sounds so weird. I skipped right ahead to having both eyes done, and what I kept doing was going in and back and forth with the same colors we put in the crease. So with the orangey color on the second row and the reddish colors that we mixed together, I kept going back and forth to blend it in with the eyeliner so that it could diffuse the darkness and that it doesn't look too harsh of a line. So the key here is just to blend, blend, blend. And now we're gonna go in with the black shade on the palette, the last shade, and that's gonna intensify the eyeliner on top. And we're gonna cover that and make it as super black as we could. Using that shade is helping the eyeliner have more pigment, and that way it looks so much darker and so much better. As you can see the difference from one eye to the other, one looks grayish. But as soon as you put that color on your eyelid, you should be fine. Just make sure you don't overstack it. I left the excuse me. Like I was saying, I left the setting powder on my face baking, just because in case of extra fallout on my face. But I always work with the JaclynHill palette, so I know that it has minimal fallout. That's why I did my base first. But you guys should always, if you're gonna work with dark colors, you should do your eyes first and then do your face, just so that you don't mess up your foundation after. Sorry, I used the WetNWild gel eyebrow pencil to do my brows, and then I wiped off the bake with the MAC Mineralize Skin finish, and now I'm contouring my face with the WetNWild contour palette in Dulce de Leche. I'm also gonna use the Too Faced Chocolate Solei bronzer in medium to diffuse the harshness of the contour and to make everything look better, and to add some warmth to my forehead and stuff. And now I'm gonna use the WetNWild blush in Mellow Wine, I believe. Now we're gonna go back to our lower lash line, and we're gonna use the same colors that we used on our crease to intensify and smoke out our lower lash line. We're gonna use the first shade that we used, which is the third one on the first row. Then we're gonna use the second shade, which is the first one on the second row. And then, and then we're gonna use, I believe, the two reddish or whatever's left over on my other brush from the two red colors, and we're gonna diffuse it in our lower lash line. Then we're gonna use the same eyeliner we used for our eyelid. We're gonna line our eyes, our waterline, and then we're gonna tight line. And we're gonna use that to make our eyes more and more darker. And then we're gonna blend the dark eyeliner a little bit lower into the lash line to make it a little bit more smoky. Once you have blended all that in, I'm gonna use a mix of the first two shades of the lighter shades on the palette, and I'm gonna use that as my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight. Now we're gonna go into our Milani Cosmetics highlighting palette, and I'm gonna use the first two shades, the pearl and the golden one, and mix them together and use that as our highlight. You're gonna highlight all our high points of our face, our cheeks, our nose, our cupid's bow, and we're gonna strobe a little bit on our forehead just so that we don't look extremely matte. And then we're gonna set our face with our Milani setting spray, and we're gonna set our face before putting our mascara just because I don't want my mascara to run. And then we're going to use the Benefit BadGal Bang Mascara. And I actually didn't wear falsies for this look just because the look is already really intense. You could wear falsies if you wanted to, but that's complete preference. And then I just added the E.L.F liquid liner, liquid lipstick in the color Praline. And this is the completed look, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please like it. I'm also doing a giveaway once we reach 100k subscribers, so please, not 100k, 1,000, because we're really low right now. So please don't forget to watch my last video so you can see the contest rules. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.